Where do I even begin? Welcome back to the channel, guys. First things first and foremost, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. When I say I've never witnessed anything like that, I truly mean it. Like, I've never witnessed anything like this live in the flesh. I've seen this on TV before. I've seen this, the closest thing to what we've witnessed tonight was probably the Barcelona PSG remontada. That was probably the closest, kind of identical to what we've witnessed tonight. The only difference is that game was in the Champions League and this game here tonight was in the Europa League. I think everyone at the club and everyone, including the players, the manager, the fans, the staff, the execs, everyone understands that this is an opportunity, that we can actually win this. Now, I will get to the critical part towards the end, but first things first, I've got to say, the mental state that the players were in at 4-2 down, and the mental state it took for them to come back into the game and win this, honestly, I've got to applaud it. I've got to applaud it. Like I said, I'll get to the negative parts towards the end. First things first, man, I've got to say, that first half that we played was nearly spot on. We had a plan and we carried it out. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah? Footballing wise, we weren't anywhere near this Lyon team today. Really and truly, if it wasn't for our mentality, if it wasn't for our resilience to try and get something out of this game towards the end, we should have lost, really and truly, because we were nowhere near good enough. In the second half, in the first half of extra time, we weren't good enough. We weren't good enough. At 4-2, where I was sat, people started leaving. People started leaving, man. I'm telling you. But like I said, I think everyone here at the club understands that this is an opportunity to win. The first half, like I said, wasn't all too bad, but wasn't all too good either. It was something between the two. We scored the first goal, ball over the top. Bruno Fernandes pulls it back to the penalty spot. Ugarte's there to make it 1-0. Second goal, another ball over the top. Bruno Fernandes, no, Diogo Dalot, my apologies, was there in the box to bring it down. There was a shout for a foul maybe by the Lyon players, but the referee let the play go on. Dalot scores to make it 2-0, and at that point you're thinking, this is the perfect scenario. If we just hold on to this lead, and if we just do what we need to do, and to carry this out till the end, we could qualify. But Man United do what Man United do, and in the second half, that was absolutely awful in the second half. That was nowhere near good enough. How do you go from 2-0 up, to blowing that lead 2-2? And the way we conceded as well. Like, we have to be real. The first goal, can't clear our lines, concede the goal. The second goal, can't clear our lines, concede the goal. At one point, the ball that was flashed across the box back to Lacazette, Maguire ducks. Excuse me, people, I ain't got no voice anymore. Maguire actually ducks. And at that point, I'm thinking, this is a wrap. We're not going to win this game here. It goes to extra time. We concede another goal. Penalty. Lacazette, all of a sudden, the guy that came on in the second half to kind of see the game out, really and truly, finds himself with a brace at Old Trafford. 34, 5, 6-year-old Alexandre Lacazette. A brace at Old Trafford. We shouldn't be allowing this. And then things get worse and we concede another goal. Actually, I think that was the fourth goal. The penalty was the Alexandre Lacazette goal. My mind's kind of, in shambles at the moment, so I can't really recall what the goals actually were or who scored the goals. All I know is that Lacazette got a brace. It just, do you know what I mean? And at 4-2, people were walking out, Where I was standing, or where I was sat, rather, but we were standing throughout the whole game, people started to walk out. People started to walk out. But then, this is where the craziness starts. This is where the craziness starts. Manchester United pull one back. Bruno Fernandes penalty. Then, Kobbie Mainoo, who came on earlier. Kobbie Mainoo chops it from his left to his right. Lovely finish, bottom right corner. And then Harry Maguire, out of all people, this time it did work. Last time, when Amorim put him up front against Nottingham Forest, it did not work out. He missed the header, remember? But this time he didn't. Harry Maguire, out of all people. Apologies again, people, my voice, it's gone. Harry Maguire, out of all people, gets the winner. And the stadium absolutely erupted. Where I was standing, I was too busy celebrating that I didn't even see that people started to run onto the pitch. Fans, there was one fan that ran across the pitch and did a knee slide. That's how crazy it was. That's how crazy it was. Now, credit to Lyon, because like I said, footballing-wise, they were 10,000 times superior. And I'm going to name names. Tolisso, who ended up getting sent off afterwards. Almada. Fofana, who came on. Fofana, what a player, by the way. Ryan Cherki, I told you guys about this guy. I told people about Ryan Cherki and that he was probably going to be the danger man. And Lord, was he the danger man. He caused all sorts of problems. We could not deal with the fact that they carried the ball for such long distances. And the only way to stop them was to foul them. That's why they got a lot of free kicks in and around the box. Ryan Cherki even gets a goal in the first half of extra time. So, yeah, I think that was the goal that I was talking about, yeah. Ryan Cherki gets the goal, the 3-2. We could not deal with them. Footballing-wise, we were inferior. And that is where I always tell people, hard work is not enough. You need actual quality to be able to go toe-to-toe with some of these teams. What we saw today is fantastic. It's amazing. But make no mistake, we're never going to see this again. No team is going to give us that kind of opportunity to come back into the game. And really and truly, I shouldn't even be talking about us being able to come back into the game in the manner that we did, because they were down to 10 men. So the fact that they managed to score, what was it, 2 goals with down to 10 men, and then they scored a third one, down to 10. That is not acceptable. Despite us, doing the madness over here, the craziness and all of that, yes, it's all good and well. But when we come back down to earth and the euphoria is gone and the emotions kind of come down, you have to really think about it. Do you know what I mean? Yes, bro, what are you telling me?
What are we telling? What are we saying?
We're positive,
Tell
man.
me.
Yeah, you tell me, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you now. Fucking what a win. What a win.
Yeah, that's not going on like
Yeah.
that.
No, you gotta come closer here for that man to see you.
Cool.
There we go.
Do you know what?
Go on.
Do you know what? I'll tell you now.
Have you ever seen this live in the flesh?
Do you know what? Tonight, not. I've never seen it tonight, live in the flesh. I've never ever seen it tonight, live in the flesh. But do you know what? I was a bit putting Maino up front. I was a bit like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Even
right?
me.
Because you know what? They need players that can go in and behind. Yeah? Mainu can't go in and behind.
Yeah.
But when he scored that goal, I thought, wow, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but he took the player on, scored it. Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Maguire, I always said from the beginning, right?
This time it worked.
I said from the beginning, put him up top.
Yeah.
10 men, put him up top. It's gonna work.
Remember, we did it against Nottingham Forest and it didn't work, but tonight it worked.
Correct. Mate, I swear to God, the atmosphere tonight was going to win us the game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah? So it was like 12 against 10 tonight. It was 12 against 10 tonight because the crowd got behind him. Even when they scored, it was 4-2. Yeah. It was like, do you know what? Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on, United. No one give up. Yeah? And we did it.
We did it, man.
I loved it.
Semi-finals.
Yeah, man, boy.
So yeah, I loved it, man. So yeah, let's go. We ain't got. Do you know what? We ain't got the best team, but we got the best spirit. And
Do you think we can do it? Do you think we can actually win the whole thing?
We must.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
Now we're in the semis, yeah?
Yeah, Bilbao, it's not going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy.
Do you know the atmosphere again?
Yeah. Do you know what? We can do it. Do you know why we can do it? Because you know what? United are always known for being the underdogs now, as in like over the last 10 years, and coming back to win games like we did tonight. Same thing we did tonight, and we can do it. So I believe we can do it. And I want us to do it because you know what? Otherwise, there's no European football next year.
It's true, yeah.
So obviously, it's a do or die.
Yeah.
It's a do or die situation. Obviously, we're going to stay in the Prem because that could have been a situation as well. though at some point in the season.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, do or die. Let's stay in European football for next year.
My bro.
Let's go again.
Cheers, man. Appreciate
My
you.
guy, thank
Boys,
you very much.
thank you very much, man. Have a safe trip home, yeah?
Thank you, man. Blessings.
Yes, bless. You heard it here, man. You heard it here. Everyone is sharing the same kind of feeling. Really and truly, we shouldn't have put ourselves in that type of situation, but we did, because United always do that. But in the end, it's the crowd, really and truly. We should be getting the man of the match. If we're really being honest, United fans should be getting the man of the match award, because the way they supported the team, 2-0 up, 2-2, 3-2 down, 4-2 down, pull it back to 4-3, 4-4, 5-4. The fans, I've got nothing bad to say about the fans today. If we won this game today, it's because the fans were loud from start to finish, and even after the game. Now there's a difficult task ahead of us. Athletic Bilbao. Very, very difficult task, you know. It's not going to be easy at all. You make the mistakes that you make tonight against Lyon, against Athletic Bilbao, they'll punish you. No mercy. Some of the performances that I wanted to get into, I thought Lenny Euro was absolutely outstanding. Lenny Euro, he's arrived now. Remember that little shaky performance that he had against Southampton where Suleimana kind of, you know, spun him a couple of times? Tonight, he was outstanding from start to finish, from top to bottom. It was a perfect performance from Lenny Euro. Yes, we can see these stupid goals, but you've got to give credit where it's due. And it's starting to rain now, so I'm probably going to wrap it up soon. But listen, a couple of more performances that I liked tonight. Bruno Fernandes showing once more. Listen, I've had my qualms with him, yeah? I've had my differences about Bruno Fernandes with people, but tonight there's nothing I can say about Bruno Fernandes that was overly negative. It was an outstanding performance again from him. He was possessed, almost possessed in the first half. The way we were pressing, the way he wanted to run after the ball and run and put in challenges, all of that. Speaking of challenges, Casemiro and Ugarte, some of the tackles that they were putting in, I don't know, they were possessed as well. They were possessed as well. Now, why can't we keep up those type of performances from start to finish? I couldn't tell you. We've got to do something about our front line. Garnacho, Højlund, that is not good enough. Mainu had to come on and show Højlund how it's done. Holding up the ball properly, bringing people in. He had to show Højlund how it's done, you know. And that's a, you know, that tells you everything you need to know about our front line and about the front line of Manchester United in 2025. Tells you everything you need to know, people. But listen, I'm out of it, man. It's starting to rain a bit heavy now. Old Trafford, it's been a pleasure. It's been real. It's been crazy. It's been insane. If you made it till the end of this video, go in the comment section and type in insanity. Like, share, comment, subscribe, people. And I'm out. Peace.